What's going on, everyone? MetalBlade427 here, and I welcome you back to Batman Arkham Asylum. In the last 2 episodes, we've been collecting Riddler challenge trophies and riddles, and the patient interviews, and spirits of Arkham's, and teeth, and all kinds of stuff like that. And as you can see, my total has gone up a bit. I'm at 218 of 240. That's because I went through all of Arkham West and got all of those trophies. And now here I am in the medical facility. We still have the medical facility to do, and then the penitentiary, if I'm not mistaken. And then at that point, we will have, penitentiary's the last one, all of the possible riddles solved, and then we'll be able to finally do whatever it is that we need to do with the Riddler. And you'll be able to see that by the end of this episode. So here we are in the medical facility, walking right through, because remember, when we first came into here, this whole area was blocked off. We could not enter this at all, but now that it's open, we have a tape we can immediately pick up.
Taped interview 39. Patient's name is Edward Nigma. At this point in time, I've yet to decide if Mr. Nigma is a suitable candidate for the Titan process.
Don't give him Titan.
I'd like to talk about your childhood.
Miserable. Next.
By all accounts, that is where your fascination with riddles began. I believe discussing those years could explain your compulsive behavior.
Very well. My father hated me. Always called me a moron.
I see.
I was determined to prove him wrong, so I entered a contest at school. A $20 prize to the kid who could figure out an almost impossible logic problem. I won, of course.
And that pleased your father?
Hardly. He was convinced I had cheated. He kept yelling, "You must have cheated! Admit it, you moron! You cheated!" I swore I didn't, and he hit me for lying.
I'm sorry to hear that, Edward.
Don't be. He was right.
Cheater! Cheater! I bet he looked it up on the internet. No, probably not, because that wasn't a thing at the time.
My challenges.
Oh, shut up, Riddler, you cheating jerk. Actually, as I was picking up the other riddles in Arkham West, he jumped up and he said, "Oh my god, you're almost done? How could that be? You're cheating. You're looking them up on the internet." Oh man, I wish I was recording that, but I just kind of ran around and found it. Anyway, we have another thing right here. City of Gotham. This unit has been funded by Bruce Wayne himself. Happens to be a riddle answer. And it actually unlocks a character bio for Alfred Pennyworth. I'm surprised that we haven't gotten this guy yet. Alfred Pennyworth, after a varied career, was employed as the Wayne family butler when Bruce Wayne's parents were killed. Alfred raised the young orphan and reluctantly aided him in his quest to becoming the Batman. His main skills, ranging from cooking to medicine, make him Batman's staunchest ally, I guess, whatever, along with a formal demeanor that grounds the Dark Knight and deflects those who might otherwise suspect Bruce Wayne's true identity. I'm pretty sure he was a butler before Bruce's parents died, because he in various comic book arcs and in cartoons and everything, he talks about the Pennyworth line serving the Wayne family for generations and stuff like that. So I think that was a thing. I don't know. It could just be 1 or 2 particular side arcs that I remember seeing. But there you go. Finally get a little bio for Alfred. And that just starts our giant exploration through, oh god, this area. Because remember, we have 2 floors. We have to go down the elevator and get to the bottom. There's not much down here, thank god. But there are a lot of fun things to look at. So I'll let you know when I find something that fits into that category. Well, that didn't take long. I have literally just gone up and around the corner to that first question mark. There was a wall there that you needed the Ultra Bat Claw in order to pull down, and inside of that wall happens to be a Spirit of Arkham that I can scan. Not go to detective mode. There we go.
Yet again, I found myself watching him. No one can provide a cure. He laughs in the face of those who try. Amadeus would not have let him live, and neither should I. 1 last sip of cognac, and I was ready.
Okay, so right there you get your first hint that the narrator went from Amadeus to somebody else. Yes, I can't really remember how far back it's been, but we haven't actually heard Amadeus's voice in quite some time now. So, Who could this mysterious spirit of Arkham be? What is his, goal? What is his endgame? What is his purpose? We may never find out. Or we may at the end of this episode, depending on if you stick around and everything along that way. So let's, yeah, we got. I figured this was a Riddler trophy just right in here. There's one more trophy here, and that other grate, by the way, actually leads me into a pathway to get me down into the bottom area. So let me go find some more trophies, maybe some teeth, and anything else that happens to come my way. The hell is that other one? Crap. The familiar gargoyle, and one that doesn't actually blow up on me. Isn't that wonderful? Alright, so here is the elevator that would take us down to the second level, but actually in here is another reel, which, again, I'm surprised I missed this one, only because it's just so easy to get to. Is that a head? That is most definitely a head within the jar right there. That is creepy. Let's just listen to this.
Patient interview 44. This is yet another interview with Edward Nigma. I have yet to make up my mind whether he's a genius or just deluded. Whichever one he is, just being in his company is both irritating and exhausting.
Hello, Miss Young. You look tired. Anything you need my help with?
No, thank you, Edward. I am here to help you. We all are.
Forgive my arrogance, Doctor, but if you think I need your help, well, you're in the right place.
Let's look at it a different way. Throughout your career, you have specialized in bizarre traps and convoluted clues that more often than not result in the death of the unfortunate participants.
And if the citizens of Gotham were smarter, my games would be merely an amusing diversion.
Instead of death traps.
You really should be thanking me. Weeding out the ignorant, the stupid, the useless. But don't worry, I'm sure you would survive. What a lovely photo on your desk, Doctor. Your family. Mother, perhaps.
Put that down. Get out. Go on.
Oh boy, Riddler. Trying to overstep those boundaries and everything like that. Ha! So I guess Riddler is also kind of like a Saw type character where he does death traps and things along that ways in order to test his victims, but I don't know. He says that he's there to test their mental prowess and everything like that. I'm not sure if that's really the case. I think his particular death traps are even too difficult for some super geniuses out there. Except for Batman, nothing is too difficult for Batman. Now, I think what I need to do here is actually make my way following the blue line all the way back to the room that was filled with Joker gas the first time we went through here, and I think I'll be able to, okay, there we go, to clear it out now. This is just one of those areas where it's you need to come back and visit it later on, but at the time, it was just, oh, hey guys, alright, that's interesting, yeah, alright, I know where I gotta go. Let's go on up here, and down here. Is this full of gas? Is this actually full of gas, or everyone is just standing around doing stuff? I think everyone's just standing around doing stuff. Yep, just chilling out, never mind. Yeah, what we needed to do, this was full of gas at one point, but for right now, it's open to us. Let's go into this room. Kind of wish I did this before, but I guess I kind of forgot about it. And right here on the wall is Firefly. Escapes. Boom. Was this Firefly too hot off the presses, giving us a character bio for, well, Firefly. A pyromaniac. Garfield Linz began as a... Linz? Yeah, okay. As a petty criminal, but soon graduated to major crime centering around arson, torching huge parts of Gotham in the process. But his fire soon raged out of control, leaving him horribly scarred by one of his own blazes. His body is almost fully covered with burns, and he now wears a full-body fume-retardant suit when he's out pursuing his criminal interests between bouts of incarceration in Blackgate. So, yeah, the Firefly, obviously, so he likes to set fires to things, he likes to burn stuff, he's been around since 52, a lot later than I thought, but there you go. I've seen Firefly used in various other media. He was in Arkham Origins, I believe, and then he was in a few cartoons and everything like that. So I am familiar with the character, And I think that I think that he could probably get used even a little bit more as time goes on. There was an interesting thing that I happened to find online, flipping through, trying to get various pictures and everything, of Firefly and Killer Moth basically working together, which I guess makes sense. They're both bug-themed characters. Might as well put them together and everything. But the best thing I can think of. And I want to say over here we'll be able to get another... yes, no, maybe so, I don't know. I thought that there was a grate somewhere around here, because if you look at here, there's like a question mark out in the middle of nowhere, which means there's a crawl space somewhere that Batman can go through in order to get that trophy. So, back on the hunt for the trophies, and I will meet you guys at the next riddle, or Chronicle of Arkham, or whatever it is that I happen to find. Where the hell is this grate? Alright, in the room where we rescued Dr. Young, back when she was alive and kicking, there is a wall right up here that we can use the Ultra Bat Claw in order to yoink on down. Come on, you fool! Yeah. Stretch those muscles in there. And I missed. Crap, that's okay. We can grapple up on in and get another Spirit of Arkham added to our inventory, or our listing of things that we're listening to. Whatever, let's listen.
He watched as I entered the cell. He smiled as I showed him the knife. I told him how I will use it, how I will cleanse this city. And then, terror. I was paralyzed. I struggled. I screamed, but I was silent. The monster looked at me, expressionless. He ran my blade slowly across my forehead. A smile cracked across his horrible porcelain face, and I heard the filth fall from his mouth. He laughed and called me that horrible name.
Can you guess what name this guy was called? I can. I know. I'm not telling you because that would spoil the surprise. We're also almost done with them, so that's going to be pretty interesting once all that finally comes together. I have finished all of the Riddler trophies up here. Let me go ahead and take the grate, which is actually located right around here-ish area, down to the second floor. Or the bottom floor, or the basement floor, whatever. So we pretty much just dropped straight down this elevator shaft here once we went into the grate. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go into this one, or into the vent, whatever these things are. And as we make our way around to the basement level of here, we have ourselves a little detour. Now when we come through, haha, are you going to take your hat off to Harley Bats? Well, here we go. Here is Harley Quinn's office. Dr. Harleen Quinzel. Snap a little thingy of that. Very good. And you actually have all of her, her hammer isn't here, but you do have her iconic Harlequin, hat or pom-pommy thingy, whatever, Joker, jester style thing. And then, of course, all of the Joker pictures on it with hearts and loves and kisses and things along that way. So, yep, that's the only way to get into Harley Quinn's office is to drop down that elevator shaft and make your way through the vent. Yeah, there we go. So let's continue on this way. We do have a few things. As you can see, there's already a Riddler trophy in there. And where are you? Ow! That was dumb. Okay, there is a thingy over there as well. A audio file that I wish to get. I think I have to go to the... Oh, no, it's right behind me. Are you serious? Come on. I'm going to hit this all the way from here. Let's do it. Come on. Where is it? Almost. Pop. Excellent. Now go down. And let's grab you.
Let's discuss your obsession with Batman.
Hardly an obsession, Miss Young. I simply feel an obligation to expose him.
You know who he is?
More important, I know what he is.
What do you mean?
It's obvious. The mask, the weapons, the scare tactics. He's a criminal. No different than Joker, Two-Face, or myself.
Most people consider him a hero.
Most people are idiots. They can't see Batman for the villain he is. Riddle me this. How did he get his car, and his gadgets.
I don't...
With money stolen from the criminals he defeats. Why does Gordon turn a blind eye to his antics? Batman bribes him. The answers are right in front of your stupid, gawking face.
Edward, please, calm down.
Wake up, Gotham! No sane, law-abiding man does those things. No one's that selfless. Batman is as vile as they come.
Security! Security!
Alright, so there you go. There's a little bit more of Riddler's true nature. Definitely, you know, the narcissist that he is and all that other good stuff. And, yeah, that's a thing. It's interesting that he blames Batman kind of in the same way that Joker did with Harley Quinn, saying that Batman's like the real criminal here and everything along that ways. But actually, now that I really think about it, I think Joker was... It's not that he was not serious, but I think that he was mostly using that to get Harley Quinn on his side, whereas Riddler really does think these things, and that's saying something. Can I break the window? No? Oh, man. Alright, I gotta figure out how to get into there and get that particular trophy, and then I got one more to get, and hopefully I can find the teeth along the way, because I'm missing one tooth. Of course the last patient interview tape has to be where they were holding Bane. I mean, why not come back here and relive one of our first boss fights and the first time I believe I died in the game?
This is my final interview with Edward. I have gone as far as I can. I can no longer tolerate his mood swings and tantrums. I have more important work to be getting on with. He will be transferred to Dr. Whistler's care as of next week.
Good morning, Doctor. How are you today?
Fine, thank you, Edward. You're in a good mood.
I'm always in rare spirits when I'm about to be released.
Edward, you know you don't come up for parole for another 3 years.
First thing I'll do is have dinner at that Italian place on 19th Street.
Seriously, Edward.
I only hope Joker hasn't completely trashed the city. Oh well, I'm sure I'll find out soon enough.
Wait, have you been in contact with the Joker? He escaped Arkham weeks ago.
And yet, one hears things.
What things? What you heard?
Oh, something about a surprise party for Batman. I forget the rest. You know Joker. Yak.
Edward, if you know anything, you've got to tell me. Lives could be at stake. What did Joker say?
You forget, Doctor. I'm the one who asks the riddles.
And thus brings us to where we are right now in the game. So obviously Riddler knew about it the entire time, because that gave him enough time to go ahead and plant all of his riddles all over the island. And I still need to find one teeth in the damn medical facility. Oh my god. Alright, I'm gonna go find that, and then I am gonna make my way to the final area and finish off the last couple of trophies. Oh boy, this is crazy. Damn it, it was in patient observation the whole time. The area where I found Firefly and did all that other... teeth! Damn you, teeth! God, damn you so much!
But that's impossible!
Oh, nice! Was that the last one? Was that my last set of teeth? Do I need to find any more teeth? I'm gonna say no. No?
Are you up
Yes!
to the challenge?
Let's go to the penitentiary. Alright, I apologize in advance if this episode is 30 minutes or more, but I really just want to get all this done. Penitentiary, right after the room where we put Harley Quinn away. Of course, I had missed an audio file here for no reason other than unobservant.
Victor has been more subdued recently. Response to medication has been poor. Hello, Victor. Is there anything you'd like to talk about today? Victor! This is going nowhere. Guards! Get him out of here!
You heard the doctor. Get out. Didn't you hear me? He's got a knife! Ah! Get a trike in him! Get a trike in him! Oh, God! He's on Bill!
Not Bill!
Get him off! Get him off! We need help here!
He wants to kill the girl so badly! I shouldn't really be laughing at that, but that's pretty much his story if you guys can't remember that. Yeah, we're going to be ending off on Zaz's insane little story there. So, as you can see, they're pretty much all in one room, with the exception of two along the side. So, I think these two are Riddler Trophies, and then I'll be able to access this room, and we will kind of go from there. Actually, no. This shouldn't be a trophy. This should actually be a Spirit of Arkham down here. Because you were able to break apart the wall to get the trophy, but then you need the line launcher in order to get over the water of electricity in order to get back here. There we are. That's what I thought. And then scan this.
It must have been Crane. Another one who doesn't deserve to live. Why do these people thrive on chaos? Joker, in particular, desired anarchy. And since his escape will no doubt wreak it upon my city, I feel this is the end for my diary. Joker will be recaptured. My story will be told. I am not afraid. If Arkham becomes my cell, then I will know I did my best. I will be remembered.
But there's still 2 more left. How can that be the end of your story, dude? Come on. Tell me more. Tell me more. Tell me more. Please don't shock. Good. Okay. Whew. Let's get on out of here. Alright, this room should be it. This will be where we get our last remaining riddles in the game. This was the room that had all of the gas in it that we rescued everyone from. So you can actually even still see all the gas there. So we need to find a way in order to get in there. But first, looks like we have Zaz's last interview tape to listen to. And let me tell you, what a hell of a way it ends.
Victor has been in isolation since the attack on Zagar last week. As I wait for him to be brought up to me, I have had time to review his notes. I am increasingly worried he cannot be cured. He has no empathy for his victims. Deep down, I believe he views all of us as potential victims.
Doc, are you okay?
What's happening?
It's Zaz. He broke out of isolation. He's gone.
Oh, God!
Don't worry, Doc. You're in the safest place. He's definitely left the island.
Of course. But someone needs to alert the authorities. He'll need to kill again. Do you understand me? Needs to. Oh, no. He's gone after Dr. Cassidy.
Hello?
Sarah, it's Gretchen. Listen to me.
For the love of... Hold on, there's someone at the door.
Sarah, do not answer the door. Can you hear me? Do not answer the door. It's Zaz. He's free.
Well, that just sends shivers down the spine now, doesn't it? Oh, boy. Zaz made his way to the doctor's house and fulfilled his need to give him a scar. Alright, now with that popped open, I should be able to get into the room? Can I do that yet? No, it's locked. How the hell do I get up there? Oh no, this is it. That's right, that should have unlocked. No, that doesn't unlock that. Can I unlock this from here? No, that's not a thing. I know that there is a security gate up there that I'm able to use my cryptograph in order to unlock. What was the point of that then? Why did I pop you? That doesn't make any sense. Do I have to go up? I think I gotta go up. Yeah, we are. Okay, here we go. Let's head on up. Yep, let's use... Oh, look at that. It's a Riddler answer right there. So let's do this and this. And then what we need to do is we need to use our back claw to pull this wall down. Because we have to line launch our way across. And then I think we can use this. Nope, I just need the Batarang it. So ready? Here we go. Let's clear the room of the gas. Nice. Did it. Haha. See, aren't we awesome? They said thank you. Before I do the Riddler answer, what I am going to do is I'm going to come over here to this wall and get our very last character bio for a guy who I've only heard of in this game ever, Prometheus. Again, I've never heard of him otherwise. Oh, well, time to start doing some tracking. Track. I wonder if Riddler is in that location that popped up. In any case, a dark reflection of Batman, Prometheus was raised by criminals who were gunned down by policemen right in front of him. dedicating his life to destroying the law, Prometheus traveled the world and trained in ways of murder. Clad in an armor suit that maximizes his natural skill, he is a master assassin whose physical and mental abilities rival Batman's own. This is such a cool story. This is a cool idea for a character. Yeah, he came around in 1997, but some of these other characters came around even, later than that, like Humpty Dumpty from 03. I don't understand why Prometheus has yet to be in more things. If he's a dark reflection of Batman, who's, I guess, already a dark character, then, I don't know, something like this would be awesome. A kid who was raised by criminals and had his parents, or surrogate parents or whatever, gunned down in front of him by the police. Isn't that just something? Alright, so now we have the Riddler Trophy. There we are, see? And there's the dot right there, so let's click that. Very good.
That one was impossible to solve. How did you do it?
Because I'm awesome. Because I'm awesome like that. And that brings us to 2 more Riddler things. We have the trophy, which is on the other side over there, and then I'm actually going to head back towards the Spirit of Arkham. I'd rather get the Spirit of Arkham first before, yep, right in there, before I go get the trophy, and then end off things that way. So let's open up this and go, come on, boom, there we go, and scan you.
I am the spirit of Amadeus Arkham. Even though Amadeus had long since passed, his spirit lived on, surviving, moving through the walls of his asylum. When it chose me, I felt proud. I was honored to continue his work, to cleanse this city. If you are strong-willed enough to follow my tales, you are strong-minded enough to deduce my identity. Come and find me, friend. Together, we will save Gotham.
And then that's the whole thing. That is the last Spirit of Arkham in the game that you'd be able to scan without trying to figure out who exactly got possessed by Amadeus Arkham. And you could probably have figured it out already. It's not that hard to deduce, but it is something that we will find right here in the penitentiary. But until then...
What? You did it?
Yup.
You must have cheated.
Ha!
There's no way you could have beaten me.
But I did.
You asked for it, Batman. My final challenge for the whole of Gotham is just seconds away.
Is it now?
What? Sirens. The police. You cheated, Batman. You couldn't have outsmarted me.
Well, I did.
Police, open up! No. Open the door, now! Now! Down on the ground! Down on the ground! No! Tell me, how did you work out where I was? Do you hear me? I, Edward Nigma,
And he was never heard from again, or at least until the next game. And then the one after that. And then the one after that. So, that's not the last we will hear of Riddler, I guess is really what I'm trying to say. But until then, he is currently where he needs to be. Behind bars, in a straitjacket, and far, far away from any question books. Now, I need to head to the security control room. Yes, that is where I need to head. So I'll meet you there momentarily. Passing by Ivy's cell right here. She's not in it, of course, because we beat her, but she's just kind of laying somewhere in a hole, I guess. That's where plants lay, in holes. We make our way into the room where Clayface was being held. Eventually, there we go, okay. And we need to go on up and talk to the warden. But first, I'm going to see if Clayface says something that he needs to say. Anything?
Why did the warden take off so quick? I thought you told him to stay put.
Uh-oh. The warden left? Where could he have gone? I don't know. But in his wake, he leaves this big old circle with the words Batman written into it all over the place. Let's give this a scan.
My name is Quincy Sharp, the spirit of Amadeus Arkham. You have done well to decipher my story, and I pray it has helped you on your path. I trust that through my writings you will do what is right. Please, I implore you, Continue my work. This city deserves a savior. Continue my work.
There's a lot of emphasis that Quincy Sharp died, but actually he didn't. He just kind of ran off somewhere else. But there you have it, everyone. Every one of these things are full. Every one of the Riddler challenges has been complete, all 240 of them. We have all of the Wayne Tech upgrades available, so we have gotten all that. So really, there's only one thing left to do, and that would be to go ahead and take down Joker in the final showdown. Thank you all for watching. Be sure to like and comment down below, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button so you can get equipped with me, Metal Blade 427. Again, I'm sorry if this episode went on a little bit longer, but I wanted to get done all of those Riddler trophies and all of that extra stuff right now, because it was already 3 episodes in and it needed to be done. So we did it. Awesome. This is great. Next up, the finale. Or, yeah, it should be the finale. I don't think that'll be more than 1 episode. You guys have a good one, and I will catch you all later.
You had to spoil everything, didn't you? Beating up Bane, feeding Scarecrow to Croc, slapping around Harley, my hobby, by the way, and ruining all my lovely film plans.
It's over, Joker.
Over? Why, my dear delusional Dark Knight, it hasn't even begun.